Hello my fellow smug ones, I hope you're all okay. Well, apparently twins are allowed to con OAPs out of their life savings and get away with it. Let's begin. Okay, as many of you will know, I don't actually have a dedicated upload schedule, so the best way to see my videos as soon as I put them online is by clicking that subscribe button and notification bell. Okay, this story is from the Daily Express and it says, evil twins who stole grandparents' life savings and haven't repaid a penny walk free. How is this possible? I know it's their grandchildren, but even so, there's still a massive crime, isn't it, to steal life savings? They should at least have something done, shouldn't they? And we, the taxpayer, even paid £1,300 for their defence as well. I didn't see how this is right at all. But let's continue. Claire and Louise Smith, both 25, obviously because they're twins, betrayed the trust of their vulnerable grandparents, Crawford Perry, 73, and wife Marlene, 75, and plundered their £8,000. The evil twins told their representatives they would act as their carers, but it was just a ploy to get their hands on their bank cards, reports the Daily Record. And if they don't have some sort of punishment for this, then they're just going to get away with it and think they can do it again with someone else. And what kind of example does that set for other people who are also considering doing this sort of thing as well? Speaking of the betrayal, for the first time today, the victim said, "We're ashamed to be related to him." And I'm not surprised, really, to be honest with you. I wouldn't like it if I had grandchildren and they decided to rob me. Crawford added, not only have the twins refused to pay the money they stole from us, but they haven't even said sorry. And obviously that just shows a complete lack of remorse or guilt at all, doesn't it? They've been acting like they are the victims ever since the court hearings, insisting they haven't done anything wrong. Well, I don't think their bank balances show that, or their whatever they've bought with it, does it? They are creatures of the lowest form and we are ashamed to be related to them. Presiding at Kilmac Sheriff Court in December, Sheriff George Jameson sensationally decided against issuing a compensation order. It left the decision to repay in the twins' hands. What possible reason could the judge have had for doing that? Surely the best thing would have been to make them at least repay the money. And in my opinion, that's the least the judge could have done, really, wasn't it? At least that way they'd at least have their money back, even if they paid over a longer period of time, giving them time to pay. But this way, I doubt they'll ever see their money again. And they're yet to cough up a single penny, Crawford says. And to be honest with you, as I said, I doubt they ever will do. As their lawyer told the court they wanted to pay back their ill-gotten gains, the twins also somehow dodged jail terms and instead given a 3-month restriction of liberty order. That is just crazy, isn't it? And what sort of example, as I said, is that setting? Just what is a restriction of liberty order anyway? Let's have a look. What is a restriction of liberty order UK? Okay, it says here, restriction of liberty orders are a high tariff community service imposed by the court as an option in cases where they might likely otherwise be thinking of a prison sentence or other community penalty that would impose substantial demands on the offender. It's just a bit of a cop-out in my opinion. Those twins should have been given some sort of jail term. And if they've done something like this to someone they're related to, it just makes you wonder what they would have done to someone they're not related to and don't even know, doesn't it? I bet that would have probably been 10 times worse. Anyway, let me know what you think. Here are some of my other videos for you to watch next. If you're a legend, click that like button down there. It really does help me out. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.